How's it, guys? Today we are going for a run. It is not the most ideal run weather, but we're doing it. I'm going to take my GoPro out with me. We haven't had breakfast yet, we just had a cup of tea, and we will see you back on this phone shortly. Back in action at the flat. In the oven, in the microwave oven vibe, we've got some croissants. Picked them up from the butcher down the road. Butcher? Bakery down the road. Just warming them up a little bit in the oven so we can put some butter in there and have them melt. I mean, I know we just went for a run, but it's France, okay? We're just on our way out for the day. Taking these shoes, these chaussures, back to exchange them for a different size. I realized I didn't give you guys a review of the croissant. It was amazing. The only reason I didn't film it, because just as it was inappropriate for Logan Paul to film a dead body, I thought it would be equally as inappropriate to film an orgasm and then upload it to YouTube. Because that's how good it was. Eram, 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 eram. On y va. That means let's go, Sav. Successful exchange. We're gonna go find some lunch now, pop into like a supermarket or something and get some stuff and make ourselves something at home. Et voila, we are back on our road. I haven't shown you guys much of the Paris metro system. I am a little bit in love with it in terms of it's way more aesthetically pleasing than the underground. Maybe it's just because it's foreign. At the end of the day, I'm a foreigner here and I don't want to just be whipping out my camera and being like, oh, and like filming everything. When we already stick out because we speak English to each other, and like, so I'm just warming up to it. But you guys will get to see some of Paris's metro soon. I might be getting a card, which means I can ride it as many times as I want, as much as I want. And I've already identified my favorite little section where I want to take lots of photos of all sorts of things, and film and video and all of that stuff. So. As for lunch, we did a little grocery shop and I got myself, you guessed it, une baguette. And there we have it, the same as every day. Cheese, pate, tomato. I have diversified and added some faux mash or lamb's lettuce. I'm very much looking forward to this. Jeepers creepers, guys. I just had the best afternoon nap. Unreal. I don't know what happened. I think maybe it was the run this morning. Just kickstarted my go back to sleep system, whatever that is, even, because it is flaring right now. Oh, jeepers, after my lunch, just went down like a sack of potatoes. Comme un sac de pommes de terre. I have been entrusted with the responsibilities of going to fetch our dinner. We have decided on possibly doing takeaways or just eating out or something on Friday nights, just so that we aren't permanently cooking for ourselves. We don't want to have to cook every night, but that's not why we're doing it. We actually want to experience food made by other people. Because the thing is, once we leave Paris, when are you ever going to get the chance to pop down to your little boucherie or whatever and pick up some homemade French goodness that's available at the store? So like homemade, but not quite. Look at the weather. Beautiful. I'm going to take my camera with me, I think, when we go, because there could be a banging sunset. Who knows? Oh yeah, review of the Monoprix baguette. It's just not nearly as good as a little like individual bakery like Paul or those baguettes that we get from the bakery just down the road. Both Sav and I thought it wouldn't have made too much of a difference, but evidently, if you come to France, it's definitely worth getting baguettes and your pastries from the little bakeries, family-run bakeries, and not the big store. We've got my new shoes on. I really do like them. These are really nice kind of boots, you know. And I don't buy shoes often. The last pair of shoes that I bought was actually my other pair of leather shoes. Especially at 50% off, these were a bargain. Check out this building from just over there on the other side of those cars. You can get a really nice symmetrical view of it and the clouds in the background. I just washed a few photos on here. I'll pop them in if they're any good. So this is the place where apparently you get the best cottage pies in the world, according to Sav. Boucherie de Boulogne. That's their phone number if you want to call them up. Oui, je cherche pour le comme ça, avec le viande hache, avec le purée. Vous prenez une barquette? Oui, s'il vous plaît. S'il vous plaît. Et comment on s'appelle? Hachis parmentier. Hachis? Parmentier. Hachis parmentier. So the other day while packing up our laptops and in a rush I just took both our laptops and I put them down here on top of something, and then they both just slid and went down there and crashed onto the floor, which is awesome. Everything seemed fine until today when Sav tried to plug in her headphone jack and she was like, your headphones don't fit in my headphone jack. And I was like, that's not possible because they're standard size 3.5mm jack or whatever. So if you look here, everything is just slightly offset. You can see it most in this port probably. And if you look in the headphone jack, you can see how horrible that looks for anybody that has ever loved a PC. So I'm going to try to pop this bad boy open, even though I'm pretty sure it's against the recommended things to do. I've got my little toolkit here. I'm going to see what I can do. You know, it might just be something that's shifted and you just got to kind of push it back into place. I've managed to get all the pins and screws out without damaging them too much. This thing should just pop off. Woo! Alright. Et voila! I think it kind of works now. You just need to give it a little bit of a push. Yeah, so sorted that out. Only thing that's worrying me, and is frighteningly worrying, is that I seem to have lost a screwdriver. Usually in these sort of situations, when you take a whole bunch of screws out, you often lose a screw. Not me. No. Not me. I managed to lose a whole screwdriver. My biggest concern is that it's in the computer somewhere. Somehow. I don't know. That shouldn't be possible. I shouldn't have been able to put it back on. I'm gonna actually look back at my video and see if all the screwdrivers were there in the first place. Terrific news, everybody. If you go back to whatever time it is on the video when I first showed the screwdrivers, there is one screwdriver missing. Whew! Fixed a MacBook. So basically, I have loved computers from a young age because that's what I love doing, is like taking things apart, seeing how it works. Software, no. Hardware, I like looking at the individual, you know, the finities, whatever the finicky little aspects of it, and being like, is this correct? Is this correct? That type of stuff. That I really like. Yeah, I used to just take apart broken computers all the time with no intention of putting them back together. I think that could have just been a boy thing. Boys like to destroy. Although I didn't like to destroy, I like to dissect. Like a serial killer. I'm gonna get back to editing the vlog. I haven't even started yet. It's a 40-minute without any editing just yet, which means it's gonna take a long time, which is not ideal. Almost done with my edit, just adding some music. And I just realized that on my external hard drive, so this is the one that I normally work off, that's like my working hard drive, I don't have the track that I want to use right now. And it made me realize that I didn't explain to you guys exactly what I'd done with my beast of a PC, my baby as I call it. Basically, it was gonna cost me around 12,000 Rand, which is, I mean, you're looking at close to €1,000. Yeah, it would have cost me a lot of money to ship it here and then ship it back at the end of the year. And that's excluding any fees that might have been incurred with customs, insurance. So I decided to save myself 12,000 Rand. And what I did was I actually just removed my hard drives from my PC and I brought them over. I put them in external cases. My friend James is currently using my PC because it's much better than his, so he just swapped out the hard drives. Also, I wanted him to have a really good PC because, not sure if I've said this out loud on the vlog yet, I think I have, but we are planning to possibly do some streaming. But yeah, so I'm thinking of doing 6 days a week vlogging and editing, and then on the day when Sav goes to work and does a long day of work, if I get a gaming computer or a laptop that is a gaming solution, which is kind of on the cards at the moment, borrowing one from someone, I don't have the money to buy one straight out, it must be crazy, that I might take that day to stream, because I do enjoy playing games. Yeah, it creates content while I get to basically do my hobbies, you know. That's the dream, really, is making your hobby your work. So filming vlogs, I quite enjoy. It's less of a hobby and just having fun and more of honing a craft and also having fun while doing it. Photography, is fun. There are certain work elements to that when you get specific jobs with clients or whatever. You know what? I'm gonna do tomorrow's vlog. I'm gonna film a whole separate vlog about what my plans are for 2018, just to give you guys a proper breakdown of how I'm feeling. It's all positive stuff, don't worry, it's all positive, but I'm gonna do a proper dedicated video also so that the subscribers that don't watch every video will know from the title of whatever I'm gonna make it, I don't know, but they will know, okay, this is the one I need to watch just to get an update on SP's life, on Matt's life, what his plans are, should I stick around, should I unsubscribe, should I resubscribe, things like that. So that'll be coming soon. Sav has arrived home and we've just taken these things out the microwave. You can hear it cooling down.
The container, but put on the plate. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Oh, it looks so good.
Guys, this is... Did you tell them?
I did tell them that you said it was the best cottage pie in the whole world. Oh, it's all about the mash. All about the Benjamash. Holy... This mash, it is the most perfectly pureed mash. You didn't tell me that I was buying 2 tickets to Flavourtown. This is a good representation of the ratio in this thing. And normally, if you got a cottage pie where it's like 80% mash and 20% mince, you'd be like, I feel cheated. But in this case, you're like, why is it not 90% mash? Anybody know what the hell is going on? Why there are a load of fireworks on... What's the date?
Friday the 26th.
Friday the 26th of January. These have been going on for probably close on 3-4 minutes now. Non-stop though. We don't have the best view from here, but... As for my vlog, it is live. Also, on my Instagram, I dropped some of these photos. I took some photos, I told you I took some photos today. I took these ones on my phone. There's this one. And that's an unedited. And there's that one. And then there's that one. Alright guys, I'm off to bed. I've just taken off those boots now. And my feet feel great. I'm very happy that we went to exchange them for a bigger size. They're like really nice boots. Sav's just asleep, so I'm off to bed. Thanks for watching today. And stay tuned for more vlogs. Because I'm doing like a lot of vlogs and stuff. So, and I'm going to just start doing more on Instagram. And I'm going to focus this year. That's what this year is about. It's about focusing on doing the stuff. Okay? Everybody just calm down.